Hello and welcome to Mr. Patrick's Corner. Today we're going to talk about the small tanks. This is a 213cc. It's made by Air Force. I sent it back to Air Force 4 times and I think they got it this time. It's holding air. It's not like my Talon-Tune tank. The Talon-Tune is a marvelous tank. It's like what I expected when I bought my first Air Force. I didn't expect that I'd have any problem with it. Everything would work. The Talon-Tune, basically, you put air in it and you can swap it for, you can take the Talon-Tune tank, put it on this one. You got to take off the other stuff to get it to fit. It is a very good tank. Tony over at Talon-Tunes in Jacksonville, Florida, is a great manufacturer of air tanks and a good gunsmith or airsmith. This has got everything on it except for the Donnie FL suppressor. It's Air Force. And I turned it into a bullpup because I wanted to get more power out of it. I put a bigger spring in. It's carries a heck of a whop to it. It's almost 100 foot-pounds of energy, firing a 25 caliber 34 grain or a 44 grain slug. It's got a lot of power behind it. It's fairly quiet except for the first two shots, and that's because we go over the sound barrier. If you get over 1150, you'll sometimes hear a crack. That's breaking the sound barrier. This gun is quite capable of doing that. It is a very good rifle. It has an 18-inch barrel in it. It's been modified by Talon-Tunes. It has a really nice cocking lever on it. The cocking lever is really easy to use. You simply pull here, push there, pull back, snap the thing forward, and it's suppressed. That was a shot of air out of it. It's a very nice rifle. It has a lot of power to it. It's got the bipod on it, and it folds up easily. And there you have her. Nice, efficient. Instead of cocking it up here with this traditional, you cock it with the add-on. It gives you a good cheek weld, and it's a good rifle. And it's fairly quiet. It's a little noisier than my other Air Force, but I boosted the sound up quite a bit on it. It's a good rifle. The scope is good too. It's got good glass. It just doesn't like to hold zero, so I have to re-zero it every time. Once I take it out of the rifle sock, I have to re-zero it. But other than that, works pretty good. Well, I am very happy with the Air Force for the power range on it. Unlike the British guns, I also have a gauntlet. I like my gauntlet. I would have liked it better. They didn't tell me that you couldn't put slugs in it, and I had a little problem with it. I broke one of my little plastic rotating magazines, and I got a pellet jammed, and I unjammed it. It works very nicely. It's a regulated rifle, puts out 45 foot-pounds. You can run 3 rotating mags through it. That's 24 shots. All will deliver 45 foot-pounds of energy. It's a very nice gun. I will show it to you probably tomorrow. It's not the greatest in build quality. No, I can't say that. Basically, the only problem you have is the plastic shroud where it covers up the tank. If you're filling it, you got to take the shroud off, that little piece of plastic. Once you do that, everything goes pretty good. It fills fairly easily, and it's a good rifle. And it fires, you know, it's good from 0 to 75 yards. You can put them all in a quarter. Now you shoot out to 100 with the scope I have on it. That means you got to have a 6-inch height in elevation because you have the pellet drop off. And when you're shooting from a firing range, it's set for the downward tilt. So you're up here and your targets are down there. When you go out to 100 yards, you got to raise your rifle up about 6 inches. That's to compensate for the fall off in the pellet, and it'll put them right in the bullseye. But you got to raise the rifle up about 6 inches to get the right elevation. There was another guy firing a 22 out there, and he was having the same problem I was. I told him, please just raise the elevation of your rifle, because shot will go down. It's the curvature of the earth and its gravity. That's about it for this one. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments section, subscribe, and like. Thank you very much.